Hi, Angelathart family. This is Cyndee with Angelathart Crafts. I wanted to welcome you to my channel, to all my subscribers and everyone viewing. Thank you. You are helping my channel to be able to grow. If you would like to connect with me, or if you would like information about the products that I use in my DIYs, they're down below in the description box. Take a look. And let's get crafting. Our first DIY is going to be a wooden bench. Just a little bench that we can display things on. So what I've got is dowels that you can get at Dollar Tree, and then I've got a bunch of popsicle sticks, again, that you can get at Dollar Tree. And I'm doing a little bit of measuring and getting all my pieces together, and you can see I've made it 7 1/4 inches across, and the back piece is going to be 6 inches tall. So I'm getting some of the pieces cut so that I can do, I've got the back ready, set into the side, and now I am trying to prepare for the front section of the bench. When I make things, it may seem like I go overboard sometimes, but I do want to make sure that the items I put together are going to stay together. It's not just going to fall apart as soon as I'm done. The things that I make, I would like to be able to keep for myself, or making them for somebody, and I certainly would not want them to fall apart on them or me. So you won't see the overdoing until a little bit later on this bench. Right now I'm just trying to get some of the sticks up on the back. And now for the seat. And I'm taking in each section that I'm doing, I'm measuring as I go, because nothing is exactly identical. That would take a lot more than what I've got. I can never manage to follow something and get it exactly right. As part of that strengthening, wanting something to hold up, I put braces anywhere there was a corner type, or where a rod was connected to another one, a dowel. I wanted to make sure that it would stand up together, so I was just showing you that there are braces all over this. And now I'm putting the pieces down for the seat part. If you have an idea of something you would like to see built with popsicle sticks, let me know in the comments or send me a private message. I would love some more ideas. It takes me a little bit to get it all figured out, but I enjoy doing them, seeing what I can come up with in a smaller one. Here I'm doing the sides, and again, this is something I could have done halfway down or maybe every other one, but I did go ahead and do the whole thing solid. I did both sides that way as well as the front. I am now using water, and it's Americana Decor golden brown wax, and I'm using it like a stain. If you decide you would like to make one of these, I might suggest trying the front and the sides with every other one and see what you think, and see if it comes out strong enough that you're happy with it. Again, I tend to overdo it whenever I want something to hold up, so this is my way of overdoing it. I just love these rub-on stickers, transfers that Dollar Tree has. And on this one, I'm going to use some of this greenery on him. And I'm going to use the word home from this other sheet. I think it just turns out so cute. And it represents me. And I guess some people have had some problems with these transfers, rub-on transfers. You can tell really easily if it's transferring, and you can move the paper. The paper, it starts where it was more vibrant and bright up against the paper. Once it starts pulling away, you know, and the paper gets more white and you can't read it quite as well, or, you know, determine what it is as well, that's when you know that it is sticking. And you see here I put a couple on the front, and then I put home in the middle of that wreath. And I'm just taking and antiquing it just a little bit. Here is our final product. I hope you like it. Again, this is Cyndee with Angelathart Crafts. If you are enjoying my video, I ask that you would like it. Then, if you'd like to see more, subscribe, share it, leave me comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And again, if you need to connect with me, down in the description, there are many ways to get in contact with me if you have questions or need a little bit more information, as well as all the information about the crafts, everything that I've used to make it. Well, let's get on to DIY number 2. Now this DIY, I wanted a clock for my craft room. So here I'm taking the Waverly chalk paint in steel, and I wanted the back of the charger plate done as well. This is one of those brown wood looking plates. There's one. And I went and picked up some paper, and once I got the paper back, it actually has more brown in it. So I'm mixing hazelnut and truffle together and getting a brown to put on there that I think will look better with the piece of scrapbook paper that I had picked up. So I'm getting that painted, and then I took and made a circle from the back, and that's what I'm going to use to mark my spot to be able to drill the hole for the clock apparatus. It is also what I'm going to use to be able to cut out the scrapbook paper. There you can see I've got the scrapbook paper in there, and I've taken the Dollar Tree letters, or I'm sorry, Dollar Tree stickers, the trucks and some flowers, and put them in there to decorate it. These are the little wooden numbers for Dollar Tree, and I have taken and I'm attaching them with E6000, but I had painted them a couple of times and did it more of a daubing type of a paint. I want it to look like metal, and so again, once I realized that the hands of the clock were gold, I had to go back and put some gold on them so that it would all match. I absolutely love the way this came out, and I was wanting a clock with the little trucks on it, and I got it, and I just think it's adorable. It's going to be great in my craft room. And there you go. For number 3, you can see this shutter door that I got from the Restore Habitat for Humanity. And I went ahead and stained it, and going to be varnishing it. But first I've got the letters. I had picked those up from Walmart here a while back whenever they were on sale. Took and painted them with Rust-Oleum white chalk paint. Now I am adding antique wax from Folk Art onto them. Pretty heavy. My idea was to make it look like wood, but then wood on top of the other wood was going to be hard with the letters, so I ended up antiquing with some white and some lighter brown and some other colors, and then there's the polyurethane, and I had just applied it to the door. I had to sand it and make sure that there was no further water damage on it. It had a little bit of marks from sitting somewhere. It was brand new and had just been sitting. So I lucked out there. Now I am taking, it looks like, I think it's black paint, and going ahead and, making it, antiquing it, but almost painting it, very close to it. And here you see that I went ahead and added some hazelnut and some, I must have gone over it also with the white chalk paint, trying to bring it back so it wasn't so dark and wouldn't blend into the door. My idea for this door is that I want where the O is to become a place for all the holidays and the seasons, but I'm going to have to collect them and or make them. So until I can collect them all, I do want to go ahead and I'm going to put the O on the door with a little hook above it for me to be able to hook those on. There you can see it. There I'm painting the hook because it is white and I don't want it to stand out. There's my door. I absolutely love the way it came out. It is perfect for what I wanted. I hope you like it as well. And for our last DIY, which is number 4, we're going to be doing a home sign. The O is going to be a paw print for our puppies. I'm taking antique wax and going over them and antiquing them a little bit. I had stained them and then wiped them down with a baby wipe, and they were a little too light. They needed to be darker if they were going to stand out on those cutting boards, which I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm antiquing them a little bit and decided I am going to go over these letters again and darken them up. Not quite paint them, but antique them pretty heavy. I wanted to make sure that these letters stand out, so I am antiquing them pretty heavy. And I'm going to go ahead and take some burlap and cut it and put a piece of it on these cutting boards and getting them cut, and then I'm going to fray them. I will be attaching the burlap with a little bit of hot glue, and then I will be attaching the letters with hot glue and wood glue. Well, I've got the letters attached here, and now I have rulers from Dollar Tree. I've taken the numbers and the ruler part of them off of them. I'm going to go ahead and stain them with walnut, the furniture pins, and stain them. And I'm going to use these to space the letters the way that I want them. Here, and you can see I'm using 4 of them as a full stick, and the last one I've cut into quarters. And I can tell you I measured in every which direction probably 20-25 times before I got everything put down. Thought I had it perfect. And of course, it was not perfect. As a matter of fact, between the top and the bottom, I had one that was almost, no, almost, there wasn't almost a space between it. It was ridiculous. And I have no idea in God's green earth how I did that, because I was measuring, and every time I moved it, I went and measured everything again and I don't know. Anyway, there you can see the back, and I went ahead and added some wood beads. Subscribers, thank you for helping my channel grow. My viewers and supporters are what keeps me going. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like to see more, subscribe, share, and comment. I would love to hear what you think or what you would like to see. Either way, I would just love to hear from you. You have a great day or evening, and I'll have another video out next week.